Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection.
Good morning, Needham High School, and welcome back. I'm Adina Jacobson.
And I'm Brian Warner. And Happy New Year's! We've been here for 3 days, so there isn't much new stuff going on. Let's go to Noah Schachter to discuss some controversy on school psychs.
A common tradition in Needham High School is Team Psychs, which is when sports teams or clubs dress up a certain way to promote an upcoming event or game.
For athletics, we do have guidelines around Team Psychs. We do not allow any props. We have evaluated that over the years.
The Needham Student Athlete Handbook states that while psychs are a fun and positive way to promote team spirit, they should not be distracting, embarrassing, or offensive, and they also must adhere to the school dress code. Also, no food or props are allowed to be part of psychs.
I think just in general, students and teams, we really look at the fact of what the point of the team psych is. We don't look at it as a way to draw extra attention to a team, but if it's a team psych by its definition is something that is going to try and help the team prepare for their competition and bring them together as a unit, we do not see that adding props or trying to overdo it or one-up each other in a team manner is appropriate. Where we look at is the unfortunate situation where props have been involved in the past, and it has been a disruption, and a disruption can be at any level. If it's a disruption in a classroom, if it's a disruption that's brought up in the hallways, if it's a disruption that's been brought up by other students, then that is a disruption of the school day.
Last year, there was an incident in which the girls' soccer team wore cone-shaped hats as part of a psych. There was some controversy because these cones were considered props.
In the case of girls' soccer, they were told at that point, once it was determined that it was a disruption, that they had to remove the cones. And at this point, moving forward, any cones or such that is a prop or any way it could be considered as a prop are no longer permitted for team psychs.
This decision was met with disagreement from some students who thought the new guideline was unnecessary. However, the athletics department has reached this decision based on past experiences.
A number of teams have been involved, and again, it's the same situation as with any team. If there is an issue in the past, the captains were contacted to give a chance for the team to take away any part of the psych that might be an issue, whether it be a prop or otherwise. And moving forward, we do not expect there to be any type of issues or this type of disruption now that the policies have changed.
For NHSN, I'm Noah Schachter.
Thanks, Noah. Now to Zach Kaplan with sports.
Cheers, guys. Happy New Year, Needham High. While the students were away over the holiday break, the athletes certainly weren't, as it was a busy break for all teams. The boys basketball team topped both Brookline and BC High before falling to Xaverian to end the break. That wasn't before the team grabbed the number 24 spot on ESPN Boston's rankings. The girls had a tough loss to Brookline, but they beat both Fontbonne Academy and Hampshire Regional to capture the Highlander Hoop Fest tournament. They are 4-2 on the season, while the boys are 5-1. They both took on Framingham on Tuesday and will play Weymouth tomorrow. The boys hockey team notched their first win over break, knocking off Mansfield 6-0 before a hard-fought 4-4 tie to Billerica. They followed those efforts with tough losses to Coyle and Cassidy and perennial power Catholic Memorial. They hosted Framingham last night and take on Weymouth Saturday night. The girls beat Woburn 4-3 and improved to 3-1 on the season. They also played Framingham yesterday and will face off with Weymouth at home Saturday night. And finally, the wrestling team continued their dominant start to the season as they improved to 5-0, knocking off Weymouth over break. Senior captain Will Burke finished 12th, and junior Lucas Goldman finished 16th at the Lowell Holiday Tournament at Songus Arena. Whew, good luck to all those teams this week. For NHSN Sports, I'm Zach Kaplan.
Thanks, Zach. Now we're here with Allie from Girl Up. What is Girl Up?
Girl Up is a United Nations organization that promotes health, safety, education, leadership, and recognition for girls internationally.
What has your club done here at NHS?
Here at NHS, we've had a bake sale which raised $125, and we had informational booths during lunch.
What activity will be at the event?
The event will be on Tuesday, January 13th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Needham High School cafeteria. There'll be food, raffle prizes, drinks, a speaker, and a movie playing.
What do you anticipate for the future?
We hope to do more bake sales, more events such as the one on January 13th, and more informational booths.
And when and where does Girl Up meet?
Girl Up meets every Monday morning from 7:30 a.m. to 7:55 a.m. in room 411, which is Miss Karp's room.
Thank you for joining us, Allie.
No problem.
So, Girl Up.
Tomorrow night, Even a Rag Like This is hosting their annual event, Even a Night Like This. We had an interview with them in our last show, but in case you missed it, Even a Night Like This is an event for NHS's literary magazine, The Rag, with free food, great music, slam poetry, and much more. Make sure to stop by the cafeteria at 6:30 p.m. for this awesome event.
There will be a meeting for all students interested in set construction and backstage crew for this year's production of Curtains today in room 210 at 2:45 p.m. We will introduce student and faculty leaders, discuss expectations, and unveil the build designs for the year. All students who plan to work should attend. In other news, the administration is facing a school-wide trivia crack epidemic. Remember, if anyone asks you to help them play, just say no.
Fascinating, Brian. Diane Lee, a junior here at the high school, was selected as a 2015 National Award runner-up of the Award for Aspirations in Computing by the National Center for Women and Information Technology. Diane is a member of Girls Who Code and is using the opportunity to motivate herself to pursue her interest in computer science even further. Congratulations, Diane. If you would like to join Girls Who Code, please join Ms. Chinnaswamy in room 106 on Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock.
There aren't any other events this week, except for the birthday of someone who's very dear to my heart.
Wait, who?
You! Adina's birthday is on Saturday. Therefore, I would like to publicly wish her a very happy birthday and that all her birthday wishes come true. Don't forget to write on her wall on Facebook.
Thanks, Brian. I'm expecting a really good present.
Of course. I already bought it. Gonna check my email to see if shipped. We had to Julia Orenstein for NHSN compliments.
Thanks, Julia. Well, that's it for this week.
See you next time on Needham High School News.